How you doing, Boo? What the
Yeah.
fuck? I don't like where this is going. This is not a 1-800 sex line. This is late reviews. Late video game reviews, whatever we call it. Late ass reviews.
Oh fuck. Where was I calling then? What the
I
hell?
don't know, but you're kind of making me nervous here.
This damn operators.
So my nipples are a little hard. Anyway, yeah, so welcome to Late Video Game Reviews. Well, obviously, you already know where you're welcome. You heard the music. But yeah, so Splinter's here joining us again.
Hello all. How are you?
We
It is
planned to do
I.
this last week, but too much shit happened. It's better bi-weekly because the podcast is 3 hours, so pretty sure it takes about 2 weeks to listen to the entire thing.
Yeah, I say bi-weekly is not bad. I try to do that, but it never works. I think a weekly podcast, what I do, it works fine. I mean, we try to keep it, under an hour, or maybe if it even goes over an hour, that's fine. I mean, mostly BS because not too much going on these days in the video game world. But there's a couple of new releases out already, so we might talk about those. But who knows? What are we here to talk about, my good man?
Well, you told me that you were playing Mortal Kombat yesterday. So I was like, oh, I played that too. We could do a review for that. A late ass review. So yeah, Mortal Kombat. Although I didn't play the gameplay, I just played the verses. But
Yeah, it's not too bad doing that. It's almost the same thing. The story mode you're speaking of, it's not.
yeah.
It's not yeah, I've so far I bought it yesterday and I got it from Amazon yesterday and I've got through 50% of the story mode so far. It's not bad. It's really impressive. I like the how well it transitions into the fights in the story mode. How there's never a loading screen on during that story mode, so they do it very well. I don't know, they have this weird. I don't know how they do it so that there isn't any loading screens, but I'm enjoying it so far. I got stuck on a one fight yesterday with Shao Kahn, which is a fucking bitch to beat because he's like does the same three moves on you, and it's annoying
Yeah.
as hell.
Actually, I think that's the last guy. Oh no, the last guy. I don't know.
No,
Uh,
he's in the middle, but I think you might face him again. I don't know, but I'm 50% of the story mode so far, so I don't know what's to come. It's good because you get to yes.
Victory. No, my brother was playing it, and he was playing the story mode, and I was watching some scenes. It was pretty cool. There's a scene where he was versing somebody, then all of a sudden uh, he was facing Scorpion, I think, and then Scorpion like breaks out of his trance and then realizes what's going on, and then you two go together to go fight these other two guys. So it's pretty cool. But then, obviously Scorpion goes in one way, and then later on you bump into each other again after you finish beating whoever up you were beating. But I
Yeah,
was watching some stuff. I was like, it's pretty cool. The graphics are really great, I think.
that is right. It's really good graphics when once they transition to the fight. So it's weird because you can tell when you're gonna start a fight because the graphics get significantly a bit better. It's rare to see a game have better graphics and in the actual gameplay than the cutscene.
I don't know if there's an online version or playing online.
You can, yeah, you can fight other players online.
Or
I like
Skype.
the new tag team concept they added to it is pretty cool. Get two on
Yeah,
two.
yeah. That's what I was
That's
doing with my brother. We were playing, and then I would have to press L1, right? And then he'd tag out, and the other guy would come in, or R1, one of the buttons.
left bumper.
Left bump. That would be LB. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like. It's a lot easier to do some fatalities. I remember playing Mortal Kombat 4 back in the day when it came out on PlayStation. It would be such a bitch to do a fatality. I never achieved one when I played that back. It's like it takes like 200 like button mashes just to get a fatality.
That's why I'm not too keen on the you know, uh, fighting games. Uh, the last time I played a fighting game before Mortal Kombat was probably like EA Sports Fight Night, like 3. That was like the last fighting game. Actually, I played UFC Undisputed, but I didn't like that at all. But Fight Night was the last game I played that I was actually really into, and I thought it was pretty awesome. But then when I was playing this game, there's only a. I mean, that's the problem is the controls. I'm just not into those types of games. So just like I'm not good at it, I suppose. It's hard to remember all the buttons and consistently do them, and there's a lot of times you're doing more than. You know, you have to press like 17 moves just to do one fucking punch or uppercut or something, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. But with this new Mortal Kombat, they did a really good job of just there are basic moves that you can achieve with almost all the characters, and their special moves take a little while to get used to. But there's some good tutorials they have in there before you start the game that really teach you the foundations of how to achieve these special moves and how to block it out, which I like a lot because I don't think they had that in Mortal Kombat 4. I believe that's the only Mortal Kombat game I played, but it's been really easy to get into and pretty enjoying it so far. I'm not a huge fan of fighting games either. I have a hard time of getting into them. It just takes a lot of dedication and time to get to know all the moves from these different characters. I'm still trying to figure it out too. Trying to get these Scorpion fatalities that are pretty badass.
Scorpion is pretty easy. Yeah, it's not too. His buttons are kind of hard, but his fatalities are cool. But Katana, I was using her every 10 seconds. And Noob, I believe it's Noob. I was using Noob all. Was it Noob or Smoke? I'm not. I think it was Noob.
He's like Noob is like all black, and he turns into kind of like watery or something like that. Yeah. He's like pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's like teleports and stuff. And do some weird, some cool combos and teleporting and shit.
Yeah. That was who I was using. I just go down, up, down, up, down, up. And
that was easy. That's like, oh shit.
And then every time the guy's like, motherfucker, stop it. My brother kept saying, like, stop. You know, stop doing it. You're such a cheater, man. And Katana was the best. She's the easiest to use. And that's why I was using those two guys all the time. Reptile sucked. I think he's terrible. And he's the worst in the fucking game. But then, who is also good is that girl with the Shira or Shiva? Shiva? Who's that girl with the Goro hands?
Goro hands. I think that's Shiva. I believe. It's hard. I don't remember all the names, but
I believe. Then there's the other one that's like. Who is that one? There's some other loser too that's in this. Oh, the mother. Katana's mom. Katana's mom's in it. I forgot her name.
Okay.
Siren? Not Siren. She's just a siren. Ah! Whatever that is. So she's in it. I forgot her name. See, I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan. I used to be when I was a kid, but they expanded their world so much that it's hard to know every single freaking person that you played as. But I just know that this game was actually not terrible. It was actually really good.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's really good. The graphics are really good. It's very on par with some of the newer fighting games out now, and the X-ray feature they added was really badass. The first time you start seeing these special moves they do with the X-ray, like, oh shit, it's so brutal.
Badass. Who was it that kicks you in the balls or in the? I forgot who was. Somebody kicks you right in the balls and it shows you cracking your you're a girl too. It's pretty funny to see that move being done. I think maybe it's new. I'm not sure.
Johnny Cage, he kicks a lot of people in the balls.
No, it wasn't him. And then the other girl breaks your jaw. It was pretty good though, you know. That's the best part. That reminds me of like the movie Exit Wounds or one of those Jet Li movies where Exit Wounds is Steven Seagal. One of the Jet Li movies where they show like him breaking Anthony Anderson's arm, and like that's exactly what this reminded me of. But it was so much cooler because that's before the fatality. That's like the hardcore move. You have to get a special, right?
The specials when they fill up the bars, yeah. That's when you can activate them. I like that because they're easy to do. Just a left trigger and right trigger.
Except those moves, they kind of like give the other person a little bit more health when you do those moves for some strange reason.
I guess just to break the flow or something, but yeah, I noticed that too.
I don't understand.
I'm trying to figure that out too. There's also a lot of other things you can do besides the versus mode, which you can do the tournament ladder, which is kind of always been there. You fight like certain number of people in each round as you go up to the top to beat the boss, I guess. You got
Striker sucks.
Striker. He kind of got the Chris Redfield moves from Marvel vs. Capcom almost, but he's more technical than anything else. Got tag team ladder. You could go 2-on-2. Test your luck.
Yeah. That was what we were doing too. The tag team ladder. That was fun.
There's there's a lot of things to do on here besides the fighting. There's a test your luck here which you pull the slot machine and it gives you these certain specific rule stipulations in the match. Like if you can't, it can land on a slot that says you can't jump during this fight, or there's so many other things variables that added on there. Test your might. I think you punched a bunch of I believe objects. You have to time it right. Tap these any button on there and get it to the right bar, and then hit it with the either left trigger or right trigger.
Yeah.
So much on here, really. This a lot to go back on.
Oh, it's worth your money for sure. I wanted to rent it after we were talking about it. If I would have woke up earlier today, which I didn't, because last night I was after I spoke to you, I was drunk, I think, but not like bad drunk anymore. You know,
really.
There's two different kinds of drunks. There's the bad Dr. J drunk, and then there's the new Dr. J drunk that's not bad, because
the cool Dr. J.
Yeah. So last night, yesterday, what happened was I woke up at like 10 o'clock. I told you I had to work. I had to fix something. Then I went running. I ran jogging. I jogged 6 laps, right? Then after that, I rode my bike 200 blocks. And then after that, I freaking went to the gym at like 7 o'clock at night and ran for half an hour. And then after that, I came home and I drank, and I was talking to you, and you're talking about the game, and I was like, oh shit, tomorrow I'm definitely going to go pick it up.